New Zealand is marking the 70th anniversary of the first ascent of Mount Everest. Kiwi Sir Edmund Hillary reached the summit in 1953, his son and grandson making sure his legacy lives on.
It's a feat that uplifted millions.
Tenzing and I have been climbing together a good deal, and I think we've become a fairly happy pair.
In 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay defied expectations to become the first people to climb Mount Everest, all 8,848 metres to its summit.
Hillary and Tenzing were welcomed and congratulated by their fellow members of the expedition.
70 years later, the Kiwis' legacy lives on.
All the stories I'd heard my father tell me, I'm actually starting to see it for myself.
Hello? Dad, it's Peter. We're on the summit.
Peter Hillary first reached the summit in 1990, almost 50 years after his dad.
And it was an incredible experience of going, this is what they experience, except they were out there not knowing what the ground was like ahead.
He and Sir Edmund became the first father and son to climb Mount Everest peak. Today, Peter and his son, Alexander, continue the mission of the Himalayan Trust, which was established after Sir Edmund's first climb.
The Himalayan Trust has been there to respond to the needs and requests of the local people,
including the building of schools, hospitals and clinics.
He didn't just reach the summit with Tenzing and come back heroes and live off it for the rest of his life. He kept going back to the Himalayas, back to the communities.
Beginning at base camp 6 weeks ago, the charity is one of 6 organisations leading Everest enthusiasts from base camp to New Zealand, where final celebrations will take place.
What's quite special about this sort of journey of celebrations around the world is it's been retracing the steps of the 1953 expedition.
An expedition that's inspired millions.
The climb of Everest is so strongly symbolic, and it's also such a key connection between New Zealand, Ed Hillary's homeland, and the Himalayas.
As for why Mount Everest has become a family affair,
Because it's there.
Jessica Maggio, Sky News, Wellington.